Good morning, everyone. So let's start our prayer. May I call Mr. Gordo to lead our prayer?
Your Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses. We forgive us our trespasses. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. In the name of God. Amen.
Amen. So for our attendance, may I call our secretary, Mr. Isaac. Is there anyone absent for today?
For today's attendance po, wala pong absent.
Okay, very good. So again, good morning. I am your teacher for contemporary word literature. I am teacher Mary. So I have reminders that we need to apply every discussion. Okay. So number one, always turn on your camera when you are answering the question. Number two is turn off your microphone when it's not needed. And number three, raise your hand if you have something to say or use our chat box. Okay? Are we clear of that? Please type clear sa ating chat box. Ayan. Thank you. So, thank you very much for the response. I hope everyone is good. So right now, let's start our energizer, okay? Let me present my energizer for today. Ayan. Ayan. So ready na ba ang lahat? Ayan. Ang ating energizer is guess the giveaway. So, type 1 naman kung ready na ang lahat. Ayan. So, simpleng-simple lang ang ating mechanics. So, syempre, maglalabas ako ng 4 picture at huhulaan nyo itong 4 picture na to. And then, mag-raise hand lang kayo. Ang makakuha ng tamang sagot ay magkakaroon ng 1 point at idadagdag natin siya sa ating quiz later on. Okay? So, let's start our game. Ayan. Okay, let's start easy level. Okay, what do you think ang nasa first natin? Okay, anyone? Yes, Sir Isaac. Ano sa
Christianity.
tingin mo? Christianity. Okay, tingnan natin kung Christianity pa. Christianity, correct. You have earned 1 point. Next. Ano naman kaya yan? Yes, Mr. Gordo.
Islam.
Islam. Tingnan natin kung Islam nga ba yan. Yes, correct. And next naman, tingnan natin kung mahuhulaan nyo ba ito. Yan. Sino kaya? Yes, Mr. Rodas.
Hinduism po ba yan?
Hinduism. Let's check kung Hinduism nga ba. Tama, Hinduism. Ayan. Ano kaya yan? Tingnan na. Yes, Mr. Jeman.
Buddhism.
Buddhism. Buddhism nga ba? Tingnan natin. Tama, very good. Ang galing. And the last, tingnan natin kung mahuhulaan niyo pa ba ang ating last. Okay? Ano kaya yan? Anyone? Yes, Mr. Gordo.
Tama na, celebrities.
Celebrities. Tama kaya ang hula mo? Tingnan natin. Yes, tama. So, ayan dyan nagtatapos ang ating energizer. Thank you very much sa ating mga participant. I hope ay lahat kayo ay na-energize. So, ang energizer natin ay may kinalaman yan sa ating lesson for today. So, let's start our discussion muna inspired by quotation from Thomas Jefferson. According to him, I never considered a difference of opinion in politics, in religion, and philosophy as cause for withdrawing from a friend. So, share ko lang ang ating PPT. Ayan. So, nakikita ba? Visible ba ang ating PPT? Ayan. So, ayan. So in the previous topic, we discussed the introduction to the study of globalization. Okay, so anyone who can give me the importance of studying globalization? Anyone? Yes, Mr. Gordo.
Globalization is the process of interaction and integration among people, companies, and governments worldwide. So basically, there is a some interaction and integration of religion worldwide, and it's happening globally. So studying this will help us know what is the current trend in religion and how it affects our daily lives.
Very good. So thank you very much. That's very good answer. So in general, globalization decreases the cost of manufacturing, and globalization enables countries to access less expensive natural resources and lower cost labor and so on. So we are now in lesson 10 with the topic globalization of religion. So this lesson, you are expected to, number one, is explain how globalization affects religion, practices, and beliefs, and analyze the relationship between religion and global conflict, and conversely, global peace. Okay, so let us start with the defining what is religion. So who wants to read? Yes, Mr. Isaac.
What is religion? Religion is a belief in a supernatural power or powers that are regarded as the creators and maintainers of the universe.
Yes, thank you very much. So, religion is a sociocultural system of design behavior and practices moral beliefs, worldviews, texts. So, places, prophecies, ethics, or organization that relates to humanity to supernatural or transcendental and spiritual element. Okay, so we have here three different types of religion. So first one is monotheistic religion. So they believe consisting of one God. Okay, so best example dito is Christianity, Islam, and Judaism. Okay, polytheistic. So who wants to read the polytheistic religion? Yes, Mr. Gordo.
Polytheistic religions believe in many gods.
Ayan. So, ito naman is they believe in many gods, okay? Including dito ang Taoism, Hinduism, and some Chinese false religion, okay? So, next is animistic or traditional religion. So, which is belief that different aspect of nature have divine powers. Are we clear of that? May tanong po ba? Please type none kung wala sa ating chat box. Yan. So, as you can see, thank you. As you can see, nowadays, some of the major religion around the world are Christianity and Islam, right? So, lahat or sa buong mundo, ang pinakamarami ay Christianity and Islam. So, let's start with the religion in Southeast Asia. But did you know that some of major religion originate in Southeast Asia? So, number one of that is Judaism, okay? Who wants to read? Yes, Mr. Gordo.
Judaism, monotheistic religions, Start of David, Hebrew, Mogen David, Shield of David, Pilgrimage David, in Jewish liturgy signifies God as a protector, Shield of David. Kabbalists popularize the use of the symbol as a protection against evil spirits.
Thank you. So, Judaism existed 2000 before the Common Era. So, this religion is monotheistic religion. They believe that their God made a special agreement with Abraham, who is the father of the Jews. So, they also believe that God's relieved his laws to his people through Moses and then the Ten Commandments. So, ang religion nito ay existed siya ngayon sa country of Israel. So the next one or next religion is Christianity. So Christianity is most adherent around the world. Some of its major beliefs are monotheistic religion, so which believe in one God. They also believe in Jesus Christ who died for the sin of mankind. They also believe that the salvation comes from in the faith in God. So they use or believe in the New Testament of the Bible, which they considered as the Holy Bible. So we have two types of Christianity. First is Roman Catholicism. So who wants to read the Roman Catholicism? Yes, Sir Isaac.
Catholicism compromises the beliefs and practices of the Roman Catholic Church, stands under the authority of the Bishop of Rome, the Pope, successor of Peter and the Apostles.
So Christian church has been the decisive spiritual forces in the history of the Western civilization, as well as it one of the major branches of Christianity. On the other hand, we have here the Protestantism, so originate with the 16th century Reformation and movement against what is followers perceived to errors in the Catholic Church. So it is the major division naman of Christendom and sometimes considered to be independent from Protestantism. Okay? So the next is Islam. Who wants to read the Islam? Yes, Francis.
Islam, a theistic religion developed in Saudi Arabia in the early 1600s, founded by Prophet Muhammad, who lived from 570 to 632 in Saudi Arabia.
Thank you. So, Islam, I know we all know naman na familiar tayo sa Islam. So, Islam is the monotheistic religion. They believe in one God, which is Allah. There is a five pillar or centered teaching, which is the statement of their prayer. So, Islam, the teaching of Muhammad, were collected into the book, which is called Quran. So Muslim worship and building which are called mosque. Okay? So the next is Hinduism. So who wants to read the Hinduism? Yes, Sir Isaac.
Hinduism, one of the oldest religions, believe that the goal of life is to realize that your Atman is the same as Brahman and thereby reach moksha or liberation. Believe in reincarnation and karma. The, the caste system is a system of social organization in India.
Basically, they believe in reincarnation and karma. So the meaning of Atman is the spirit or soul of the person, which most Hindus believe is eternal. So they believe after death, which is the reincarnation, katulad na sabi ko sa kanina, and karma. So when the person dies, they believe that they live again until they finally reach Moksha. Next is Buddhism. So, in India, religion based on series of original teaching and tributes to Gautama Buddha. Goal of Buddhism is to overcome suffering or dukkha, emphasize transcending the individual self through the attainment of nirvana. So Buddhism originate in India. It is the country of India as the shaman tradition. So they also believe in following path of Buddhahood and ending the cycle of death and rebirth. So as expressed in the Buddha's Four Noble Truth, the goal of Buddhism is to overcome suffering which is caused by the desire and ignorance of reality, truth, nature. So next is Taoism. We have Taoism. Who wants to read? Yes, Mr. Gordo.
Taoism, based on top teaching of Laozi. The Tao Te Ching is collection of Laozi's teachings, instruct believers on how to exist in harmony with the universe. In ancient Chinese philosophy, yin and yang, dark, bright, and negative, positive.
Yes, thank you for your beautiful voice. So Taoism, the Tao is called the Great Mother Empty yet unpredictable, so it is give birth to infinite world, and it is always present within you, within a person, and they believe you as a person can use it in any way you want. So presently, the Taoism existed in some part of Taiwan, China, and Austria. So the next we have here the Confucianism. So who wants to read the Confucianism? Yes, Mr. Isaac.
Confucianism began in China around 500 to 400 BC, based on the teaching of Confucius, concerned mainly on social organization, emphasized respect for elders and education.
So it is a Chinese belief system which focuses on the importance of people ethics and morality. Dun siya nagfo-focus. So it is a belief, a philosophy based on mutual respect and kindness toward the others. So we have the last is an ancestor worship. This one is an Asian belief that uh, that has been incorporated into many religions in Asia. Idea of worshiping and respecting one's ancestor, and it is common in Africa. So right now, I don't even know kung exist ba siya or hindi na. Type 1 naman sa ating chat box kung lahat ay walang tanong. Thank you very much. So now let's proceed to the what is the relationship between religion and globalism. So in your own understanding, what is relationship between religion and globalism? Anyone? Yes, Mr. Francis.
Religion and globalism correlates because there is a global trend in spreading of religion around the world. So the religions mentioned earlier in the religions from Southeast Asia are currently spreading and being influenced into the whole world, not only on one continent in Asia, but also in other continents. So there is a interaction between the people in the continent that religion are being spread throughout the world.
Thank you. That's correct. So, since religion enjoys the different status in different places around the globe, the concept of religion itself is forced to undergo the transformation as part of the process of globalization. So, this process, however, should not be understood merely as the breakdown of tradition, and which must be therefore be inhibited. Okay, so who wants to read the three yellow boxes? Yes, Mr. Isaac.
What is the relationship of religion and globalism? Peter Berger argues that far from being secularized, the contemporary world is curiously religions. In most of the world, there are veritable explosions of religious fervor occurring in one form or another in all the major religious traditions. Religions are the foundation of modern Europe.
Yes, thank you very much. So, religion was the result of the shift in the state policy. So, globalization helps to increase greater religion tolerance and acceptance of other culture and religion that enhance our mind, knowledge, and etc. So, as globalization brings economic marginalization, many various religion organization and many various play an important role or important social roles such as Catholic Relief Service and World Vision International, as well as the Islamic Relief Worldwide. So globalization also bring global politics forums that try to diminish culture, ethics, and ideologic and religion differences. So globalization affects uh, economic politics process at the global level, but regionalization involved. And first of all, consideration of various events and the needs of specific areas of country. So globalization basically give us or give for regular contact religion gets in sphere or sphere of agreement in which religion proves to become more anxious toward them as being world religion. So basically, globalization also provide a culture of pluralism, meaning the religion that have overlapping but distinctive ethics and interests interact with one another. Okay, are we clear of that? Question? Okay,
And
I take it yes. Okay, thank you. And that's our discussion for today. So, our assessment, I will send the Google form for our quiz later on. And for your assignment, search about global demography and use Google Docs. Okay? I will send it to our Google Classroom. And so, no more question. Are we clear of that?
Yes, ma'am.
yes,
Okay, thank you very much. So, thank you everyone. So, pwede na kayong mag-leave. Salamat!
thank you.